Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my video on efficiently meleeing Edimmu. Edimmu are 400k Slayer experience an hour. I know it's not the most Slayer experience an hour, but the blood shards and their normal drops and everything make them such good GP. You average a blood shard every 2 tasks on drop rate, and that's 14 mil every 2 tasks. And then you also average about 4 mil in normal drops. They're very, very good GP. And they're decent Slayer XP. I'm going to show you the method that I use for them, so let's get right into it. When it comes to my setup, it's on screen now. In my yak, I have a couple of emergency rock towers just in case, because sometimes the big Edimmu can hit super hard. Then I have lots of super restores to replenish my prayer. And you don't want all the super restores in your inventory because you want enough inventory space to note things and just have everything in a nice section of your inventory, because they do drop a lot of different items. I take a Supreme Overload, I take a Super Prayer Annul, a Replenishment Pot, some Weapon Poison as it stacks with Cinderbanes. I take a ZGS, so if you do have one you can use its spec. If not, Zerk here isn't too bad. I would definitely never Zerk when a large Edimmu is spawned though. Then we take some cannonballs, a royal cannon if you have one. If you don't have a royal cannon, you could take a normal cannon. It's just a little bit more annoying for you because you're going to have to reload it yourself. But if you do get the rep in Artisan's Workshop and you get a royal cannon and you have it auto reload, it makes this super AFK as well. But you can do it with a normal cannon, you're just going to have to be a bit more active reloading it. Then I take a Dungeoneering Cape so I can teleport straight to the Edimmu. I take some note paper because note paper in the ashes they drop is actually quite a lot of money. Take some Panic Rock Towers for when Elite Edimmu spawn, a Spring Cleaner for the rune items, a Gem Bag, they do drop a fair amount of Dragon Stones and stuff, so it's definitely worth having, and an Enhanced Excalibur for some extra healing. When it comes to my Worn inventory, I have a Slayer Helm obviously, and I need a Vampirism Scrimshaw to keep my HP up, as you protect from Mage and use the Vampirism Scrimshaw. Take the best cape you have. Take a Salve Amulet E. The reason why the Salve Amulet is so good here, it deals extra damage and has extra accuracy against ghosts or undead. Edimmu come under this category, so you're going to hit way more often and way harder with a Salve Amulet over any other amulet. I have a Scythe because Scythe range is super useful here. Torva's really nice, but you can make do with Bandos. Just get some average perks on it. Then we have Cinderbanes, Torva Boots, and a Luck of the Dwarves. That's it for the setup, although I do want to note that these require 115 Dungeoneering to kill and 90 Slayer. So the 115 Dungeoneering requirement is quite difficult, but it's definitely worth it. Let's get into the method. When it comes to teleporting to the Edimmu, if you right click your Dungeoneering Cape and do 002, you'll teleport straight to the Edimmu and you'll get ready to go down that dungeon and go fight them. When you get to the Edimmu lair, what you want to do is you want to run in and go northeast. As you can see on screen right now, I placed the cannon just before the first torch. You want to place the cannon here so it aggroes all of the Edimmu around and about, and you don't need an aggro potion or anything, and it has a very long range in this dungeon. So it'll be able to pull Edimmu from the west, from the east, from the north. It can pull them from anywhere. Once you have enough Edimmu on you, just exit the barrier and that will cause them all to clump up. You can easily DPS them down if you clump them up via the barrier. Another thing is if you have an Edimmu attacking you from the west or the east, if you do stand on that wall right at the back, they'll move over to you. So you don't always have to use the barrier. If there's only one loose Edimmu, just stand and line of sight them with the wall. But that's pretty much all you got to do when it comes to luring them. Then when it comes to actually DPSing them down, just use a nice Revo++ bar, have Meteor Strike and all your AoEs and everything like that. Make sure you use Tuskar's Wrath as much as possible because it does really speed up your experience an hour. Again, you pray Mage and you use like your tier 95 or tier 99 prayer and use a Vampirism Scrimshaw to keep your HP up. When it comes to aura, you can use like Penance to keep your prayer up, or you can use Vampirism to heal a little bit more, or you can even use an accuracy aura to guarantee 100% accuracy even on the big ones pretty much. So that's really helpful as well. If an elite Edimmu spawns, just be a little bit careful and have a couple of food just in case because they can hit super hard. Other than that, you just nuke them down. All of their drops are noted pretty much except for the rune items that you alch or the Spring Cleaner takes care of. A couple of seeds here and there that I normally just chuck in the yak. And then the ashes that I note. These are around 10 mil plus GP an hour on average, and they are 400k Slayer experience an hour. Pretty damn good as a monster if you ask me. During my 200 mil and 120 Slayer grind, I got so many blood shard, and it literally made me more GP than any other monster. And it's just so awesome for money and a decent amount of XP as well. That is it for the Edimmu method. Hopefully it is helpful to you. I know it was only another short video, but I like doing these specific videos on each tasks. If you do have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. And until next time, see ya.